Alright, Shannon vlogs 31 days of horror with a bonus vlog. Bonus vlog. Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I thought I would do something a little bit different with this video because I wanted to give a shout out to some of my fellow 31 days of horror and or Halloween and or whatever, you know, you decided to call it this year, participants. Because one of the things that I love doing the 31 days of horror, but one of the things that's a little weird about it, I find, is that there's no sort of central hub, as far as I've found, for finding other people that are doing it. So I thought I would do a shout out video to the people that I'm watching. I'll leave everyone's links for their channels below, and then hopefully, you know, if you're interested in more 31 days of horror, you can check out their channels and maybe find some other people that are doing some stuff that is similar to what you're doing and have the same taste or different taste. You don't have to agree. I love watching, you know, videos that I don't necessarily agree with because I'm just curious as to what people think and what movies they like and what the experience was like. And so yeah, so this is just a way to sort of share in the awesomeness of 31 Days of Horror, or whatever people decide to call it this year. And here we go. I'm going to start off with someone who does call it the 31 Days of Horror, and that is my buddy Rob, Robert Harding. Hey Rob! And he is actually on this list. He's the only person, I actually know him. We met at Toronto After Dark long, oh God, I don't want to know how many years ago. I do not want to know. Haven't seen you in a while, Rob, miss ya. But I love watching your videos, so I would highly recommend checking him out. He's got lots of horror movies and lots of videos. He's over 400 now. That's a lot. I just hit 400 too, so it's kind of cool. Anyway, check out Rob's channel and see what he is watching. Another, I'm pretty sure this is a fellow Canadian because he talks about the Canadian release dates, which I always appreciate because a lot of times we get different stuff than other people, and that's Moods616. I will leave his link below. I recently watched his video of, is an Anchor Bay release. I can't remember. I can't remember. There's so many movies. Anyway, he's actually always letting us know who the distributor is, which is very useful. And I love Anchor Bay. I don't love all of their movies, but I love that we can, there's so many movies that we can access because Anchor Bay distributes them. I used to review Anchor Bay movies. They're a great distributor, and I kind of miss that, but I can't do movie reviews as I used to anymore. So anyway, check out Moods616. We also have The Empty Theater, and I didn't realize that right away that it's a Blu-ray Anonymous because the name of the channel changed. So I'm kind of like, I know you. So anyway, now Blu-ray Anonymous, who is now The Empty Theater. Actually, I don't know if he has more than one channel or what, but I was like, hey, Blu-ray Anonymous, I know you. He is doing the 31 Days of Horror, and I've been watching his videos, and so I think you should check it out. We also have, there's some new people to me. Delta Knuckian, who is also a Star Wars Battlefront. I am amazed that he will be able to be doing the 31 Days of Horror, because I think Battlefront, the beta, like I got an email about the beta like yesterday, so that'll be interesting to see. But he actually has a whole schedule up of the movies that he's watching, and I think that's amazing. I don't know if I could. I love planning, but I've been very relaxed in what I've decided to watch. I haven't stuck to a plan, so I think it's really impressive. But that's really cool because then you can play along, and he always lets you know what's the next movie he's going to be watching. You can go and look at the list, but he always lets you know what the next movie is, and that's really cool. And it's cool because he hasn't seen some, like for me, some classics like Videodrome. Like I've seen that, and it's such a classic Canadian horror movie. So it's cool to see someone who's watching it for the first time. And that movie's really messed up. We also have Spooky Astronauts. She is new to me, and she has also decided ahead of time what movies that she's going to be watching, and she has them, they're all viewer recommends, which is totally cool. Love that idea. So far, several of the ones I think have been on Netflix, which is really good. I'm doing a combination of watching Netflix and Owned Unseen and then renting a few things, so it's cool. A lot of people get a little like meh about Netflix, so it's nice to see someone else that uses it. Yay! I don't know actually if she watched it that way, but I know that it's available that way, so so that's really cool. You can, both of them have their lists up and you can play along if you so desire. Also new to me, Philly 2K5481, just started watching his videos, and 1993 Horror Freak Reviews, just started watching her videos, and it was, again, she reviewed Poltergeist recently. It was a rewatch, so it's cool to see people doing that too. You can break some of the rules. I'm gonna break some of the rules too, not having it all unseen films. But yeah, so they're both new to me. It's been cool to watch their videos. As is, hi, this is Derek. He had a great, I loved his review of People Under the Stairs. It's really interesting. Very different, not a different take. He had some levels of it that I never would have picked up on. I don't know if it was because of the age I was when I first watched it, or that I'm Canadian and so some, like, the American societal stuff was just kind of like, didn't really pay attention. I don't know. Some other people that are doing not specifically 31 Days of Horror, but definitely celebrating Halloween month in their own way, and both Ian and James, Ian Forkerball and James DVD Collector 1974, they're doing Don't Look Under the Stairs, or Don't Look Under the Bed, sorry, I'm still in the People Under the Stairs mode there. Don't Look Under the Bed is the series that they're doing this year, and they also just started their own website, the Carnival of Films, and it's really cool. I love the, the picture at the top, and it also has a Facebook group, so I'll try and remember to put the link for Carnival of Films as well. So that was really cool. And also, some of my old buddies, Steve Spy, the movie guy, he's doing an Oktoberfest of horror movie awesomeness. Rossi Boy 19, he's not doing the 31 Days of Horror per se, but he is doing Wrong Turn Wednesdays, which is really cool, going through the Wrong Turn series, and he's going to be doing more videos. And my buddy Patty, he says he'll be doing videos, so I'm going to hold him to that. He's put up his favorite slashers, and another one just went up, so definitely celebrating Horror Month as well. So there you go. There are some shout outs if you are looking for people that are doing the 31 Days of Horror. These are some of the people I'm watching. I don't always get a chance to comment on all the videos, especially if I watch it on my phone or if I'm watching it on YouTube on my TV, but I always try and give a thumbs up and a like to let you know, hey, I really enjoyed that. This is awesome. And I gotta say, one of the things that's really exciting about it is getting to see people watch movies for the first time. You know, I've been a really avid horror fan, you know, in the past sort of 8 years. Always loved it, you know, but really avid. And so really sought out a lot of the classic iconic horror stuff, or when one of the new one comes out that's really good, like The Conjuring when it came out a couple years ago. I was like, wow, this is really good. But there's a lot of not great horror out there. And I'm okay with some of that, but not all of that. And it's just really exciting to see people, you know, either see one of these classic or great movies for the first time. Like, I wish I could relive that experience, you know, or then on the other hand, getting to hear about newer movies that are really good. So it's just really fun, and I thought it'd be a nice way to share and give back to the horror community, and maybe get people to find some other channels that they may or may not be watching or aware of. So, and also to say hi, you know, to everyone, because it's really nice just to, because we can't do video responses anymore, so sometimes it's hard to get this sort of I'm talking to you, you know, moments, and that's what I'm trying to do here. So thanks, folks. Thanks for participating in the 31 Days of Horror, or your own version of celebrating this month. Check out everyone's links below, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye!